Choose your map.
Coming out and moving slow anyway, you need another revenue stream.
For your information, my revenue stream only generates $2 million a year in charitable contributions from my community.
I think.
And why am I in this movie? Maybe I just knew I had to represent. Because they had one good part in for a black man they gave to Crocodile Dundee.
I'm the greatest kid. That man's a national treasure.
I just wanted to throw another shrimp on you, Bobby.
That shit ain't funny.
Hey, fellas, it's hard. We're tired. It stinks. I'm just fucking with you, Kangaroo Jack. I'm sorry your dingo ate your baby.
You know that's a true story. Lady lost a kid. You got to cross some fucking line.
Hey, relax. You know what? Fuck that, man. I'm sick of this koala hugging nigga. Tell him he's... I'm sorry your dingo ate your baby.
You know that's a true story. Lady lost a kid. You got to cross some fucking line.
Hey, relax. You know what? Fuck that, man. I'm sick of this koala hugging nigga. Tell him he's...
For 400 years. That work. It's kept us down.
What the fuck?
Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. And go be up in the big leagues. Get out there to bed. Long as we live, it's you and me, baby. Better.
That's the theme song for the Jeffersons. You really need help.
And just because the theme song don't make it not true.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what's true. I'm gonna tag you back. You better believe that, baby. Guys! Hey, guys!
Jeff, stay away from that animal.
I'm gonna buy this high end. I need to wear a stomach skin like a unitar.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Stop the payload.
Yo, I could always fucking pick the guys that I say, but...
Can't escape death.
Okay, another? Pardon me?
The shadows coalesce.
Fucking happened the last time I tried to play this fucking game too. Pretty good. Got a fucking chick flying around with the jetpack, but he can't do it.
Okay, thanks. Cloaked in shadow. The payload has reached the chamber.
Dolphins can sleep with half their brain at a time.
Is what?
Oh, it does also like it's explaining like how they're more intelligent than us, but not in the way we would perceive it typically. You know what I mean? Because they lack the emotional quotient. It's less abstract, symbolic, like intention and reason behind things. And it's more like I'm talking about where I'm doing what I need or want. Possible.
More,
Like they have more of an I am the world kind of consciousness instead of getting an internal monologue with their intelligence being higher than us. They've already reached beyond where it's just their cohesive with the world.
so why do you think they do all that stuff? Yeah, there's enough humans.
It's because the way their brains are consumed. I don't know if they don't ask me what it's like how they're. Can you compare how the dolphin brain works in terms of intelligence? What we but it's like different in like the kind of intelligence, just not just the so just that those work. You know what I'm talking about, like that. Things like adoration, like if we were to perfect what trauma does to the brain in some ways, all of the things that end up being a problem to a lot of mental illnesses, not even just trauma, but a lot of mental illnesses in general, they have things that, if the brain could do something proper with that ability, it would be amazing. But instead it overloads, and it can't work with that, you know? Like, and so that's kind of basically what the dolphins are getting to is the kinds of intelligence that doctors discuss that. Where if you were able to detect all of those kinds of things. Like, you know, a typical human brain. That's why it kind of makes the brain seem very different. It's trying to work in a way that's not human, and then the rest of the brain is still working in a way, so it's kind of functions.
Let them up!
I am on fire!
Pretty funky fucking thing.
Accompanying the payload.
If that's a rider, it's the same thing.
But, they have different, like, their brains are all very similar to ours, but different languages, so, like, they have, like, more full
More faults?
more full, but that is kind of like smooth brain means stupid. It's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they have more texture and
Can't escape.
Push the payload!
and they don't have the same prefrontal They also have expanded parallel and muscular regions. They have more emphasis on sensory integration with the processing. So like, rather than having the ability to think in your head what is that person feeling, they more have the ability to just know. Just know what that person feeling is. And their brain is better.
The payload is approaching.
Yeah, like when people talk about like the science of things like intuition, they have perfected. That's what they have. That's what it is. Like they are learning, like they don't care. Hey, how's it go? Like they know how it goes. They might have to ask you what is hurting specifically where in your body, but they can already tell for the most part generally what's going on. They're just asking you kind of what, you know, not to be based off of them, like what did you do to hurt that? I can tell that piece of your body's hurting. Because I can literally see and feel where your body is inflamed and irritated right now. Where your blood is pulsing. And the way your brain is working and activating certain parts of your brain more. Because your brain is in tune with mind. Socially and sexually. Like that shit's like activated. So yeah, their echolocation is a good chunk of this.
30 seconds.
Because it's not just like they have sound vision, like they
short. Deliver the final blow. Let them up.
Oh, come on! We can push the payload farther than that!
serial pets. motion inside of egg bodies.
10 seconds.
Like, they have fucking robot type shit in their bodies. Like, they can see your heart system inside of you with the sound. Their brain does. Their brain can feel your heart. They can close their eyes and make it shaky. And they can keep inside of your life, pattern with their lips closed. And like the fucking brain system. Clock in the brain is that's why that's so nice to send them with it. That's actually, if you go and see if you can find them, you'll talk about like dolphins. That was a little trend for a while. They shut it down real fucking quick.
Score 3.
Because they were doing it to study the effects it was having on the baby. And also the fucking intuition between the mother and the baby.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Like, I'm not joking. Like, I could feel my baby was waking up before my baby was waking up hungry. Every time I took a guess at what my baby was crying about, that was exactly, like, they were so in tune with their fucking baby. It was actually astounding how easily they were able to get through all of the postpartum shit. And they couldn't help but feel it was because the dolphins they had like 6 fucking dolphins around them, touching and singing to them all over the first, helping them get the baby out. What the fuck are you talking about? And you're telling me a year after all that shit was popular, you can hardly find anything on it anymore?
People died from it.
You can't, like, it's really funny to me when people talk about, like, oh, like, you can't go that far with this conspiracy theory. Okay, well, why did they remove so much and censor so much of it if it's a little bit too far? Clearly someone was onto something somewhere. I'm not saying all of it's true, and I'm not saying anything is really right about consistency. I'm saying maybe that they didn't want them investigating something suspicious in general to do with them. Because they clearly censored a lot of fucking shit through with it. They didn't want those motherfuckers investigating any further. They don't want nobody talking about that type of shit. It's fucking weird. I'm not saying dolphins are aliens, but I do think it's weird that you have laws saying that we can't speak to them.
Yeah, literally, that's the law.
You can touch them, you can't speak to them. It is more illegal for you to try to have a conversation with them than it is for you to, like, stab them. Like, poaching is literally less illegal than fucking talking to one. I'm not joking. You get more jail. People have been given more jail time for speaking to a dolphin and trying to do, like, scientific conversation from a distance than they have for, like, actually poaching. But, like, that's crazy to me. Like, internal structure, material density, motion inside bodies.
Motion what?
Motion inside bodies.
Smog is here.
These are all the things they can detect with just their echolocation.
Big buttons.
I don't understand how much more specific that wording makes it. We're going to get it to clarify more.
Just you can't see through it, so like us, that's what they mean.
That's what I figured it was. It's just opaque is in my mind. So in my mind, most bodies that's why I figured maybe it sounded like that, but like, yeah, they can literally, if you want a clear jellyfish, they can still see a jellyfish. They can see how dense it is. You can see the structure of it all. Like, it's fucking weird. Not to mention, they do have names. They use names. That is confirmed.
Each other?
Yes, they have names. They use functionally, like, specific signature whistles for names for each node. They form alliances, coalitions, complex social hierarchies. They recognize individuals long term, for sure. They rival or exceed most other animals and social communities and And they basically can form battle strategies together. Yes, they can learn sequences and coordinated group behavior and adapting strategies quickly. They do mimicry, and they also do battle cries.
I would die. It's insane.
Patched up.
Imagine hearing that shit. Yeah, that's
Fear is just in your amygdala.
Dynamite! Somebody get me some healing. Over there.
30 seconds remaining.
This ends now. An empress thrives in
10
conflict.
seconds
Stick
remaining.
it out and we take this home. Come on, everyone!
Overtime.
Bob, do something!
that even makes sense.
This base hit.
Let's get back in the saddle.
Let's stop that payload from getting any further!
Come on, Snowball. They need our help. Watch here.
Almost every limit of dolphins, though, is what we've inferred they can't do. Most of what we know they can do that's crazy shit like that, yeah, we're certain of that. That is, we have the evidence to back that up. Almost everything we're saying they can't do, though, is like, well, we just don't have the evidence they can do it. We don't understand them enough to know that they can do this. So they can't do it. We've inferred this. There's almost nothing that we can say that we can do that they wouldn't be able to at least understand how to do. If they as is, if you just drop stealth and you're you can't know that they would just do this.
Good news.
You know those cartoons where they'll like give animals like robot like in
I'm actually on fire.
Their body is majority of that. Yeah. Our tool is maybe flattening a 4D system into 2D measurements with that.
I'm ready to start a blizzard.
Because
Everything is down. Now is our chance.
after at one point, I don't remember specifically what it was exactly. It sounded like similar to the way they were talking about how the sounds were in that movie Arrival with the aliens, you know? Yeah. like, you know how it said, like, they seem to have more, like, they don't get so specific with their say one word with kids. One syllable for them is a lot. So it's a lot of translating for them. For us, it's like time. For them, it's like time, endless world, everything, life.
There's a little mistake.
They just had a whole conversation and we just understood one word from that type of shit, basically. You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of how it was. We talked about like their shit. And I was like,
everybody's interpretation of all their language.
Yeah, and like, so I was like, is there communication that kind of compatible? Like, I was like, well, no, that's nothing too far because they have abstract meaning in there. Okay, well, I was like, well, do we even understand dolphins enough to say that they can't do any of that though? Like, we're listening to their whistles. We call them whistles, but we know they use names.
Some like people put people in the forest and all that shit. Remember, they just do that.
Yeah.
Kind of shit. Like, that's fucking.
And I'm sure you listening to that would be like, you're on crack. Yeah. What are you even saying?
They know what they're saying.
But they know, yes, they know what they're saying. They hear the difference. And I'm sorry, but like, what the fuck makes you think we can just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna call them whistling, and I'm gonna say they are using names, but they can't say anything complex. They can't.
They're not smart enough.
They can't think much enough to, like, when I said, like, is it true they're capable of cruelty? It's like, yes, they can do things that can be interpreted and seen as cruelty because this, and this. It's not necessary at all. They just are enjoying causing harm, you know? But they're an animal, so it's not possible that it's cruelty in the way a human would be doing cruelty.
I love
How do you know that? How do you know that, though? What makes that not possible? Well, nothing. It's not possible. Actually, we just assume that because they're animals.
Yep.
So I don't fucking believe you bitches. And then as soon as I say that shit, yeah, this is actually the biggest thing in science being discussed about this. Okay, well, maybe if that's the big discussion in everybody studying that shit and they can't all agree on any of this shit, maybe you should just say none of them know anything.
It's like it tells you, just like, you know, why do you think it does that shit? You know, just be like, oh, I'm right about this without pushing back, you know, and it's wrong.
Yeah. Well, it's not even just the AI, just the way that anybody nowadays in science goes about things. That's what I keep saying, too, is like, they'll say they know something officially, but then all of a sudden something comes out, oh, well, we just didn't know this whole time that this disproved our entire thing. What? Yeah, they can learn artificial symbol systems, at least to a degree that we know for sure. They can use names, we know for sure, but they can't have complex conversations like we do. I'm telling you right now, you're all just stupid, and you think you're so smart, and you're watching this fucking animal thinking that it's stupid. It's literally, like, I swear to God, it's like watching a monkey laugh at a human dying. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you bitches look like right now. Like, oh, you know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. You can't live in the world. Give me my banana. Like, go get your fucking microscope and look again, buddy. You're pissing me off. I know, he does it all the time. He's like, he looks like a yin yang. I love it. You're such a good boy. You're a good boy, boner. Look at your little paws. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Okay, so they are saying it's exactly what those aliens did in Arrival then.
What did he say?
That is not basically what the fucking I just said the aliens in Arrival did pretty much, right? You hear one sound, that means a lot.
Why don't we know any of this?
Is that right? That once what that's basically what I just described, right? But before when I asked, you said no. That's taking it too far because they have emotions. Theirs.
They say. You having a ball?
Yeah. They'll piss me off at this point. They'll piss me off at this point. They're fucking like aliens might not be the word for them, okay, but they're not something that's just normal, okay? They are something beyond us, and yes, they are. I'm sorry, but I think they are the most evolved creature on Earth that we know of and see every day. You know, like of the things that we have in the English language, I'll say. I think that those are the most evolved thing on Earth.
Octopus?
Yeah, I think they're a close second, honestly. When I read more about that, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is that thing, too? Especially when you got the giant squid was the reason for the Kraken myths.
Amazing creatures.
Especially when you look at how octopuses do that, like, camouflage shit. What the fuck is that? Iguanas are known for their camouflage, okay? But have you seen an octopus? What the fuck is that? It's like watching a TV screen, bro. It's scary.
It's really wild. They do it with such accuracy, eh?
Yeah. Like, because I'm sorry, but, like, it's exactly what I just looked at on the ground before you got placed on it, bro.
Yep.
Do you have eyes everywhere? That's a god right there. That is a god. They are the reason I think there are some views of what angels look like in true form, you know? I think how fucked up some people's heads.
Maybe he's not, Ridley Scott or something, but I ain't ready. I think he's a tremendous filmmaker. Like, Adventures of Ford Fairline is, as far as an Andrew Dice Clay vehicle goes, it's pretty decent. Cliffhanger is incredible. As far as the whole, like, man against nature type of movies go, it's absolutely amazing.
Payback, John. Sergeant. United States Army. Serial number 69452998. Incendiary
So I asked it, like, how do we know, like, that they're echolocation? Like, they can literally see inside bodies. Like, that obviously would allow them to have a deeper version of what body language is defined by. You know what I mean? Like, what it means, what is included in that, all of that, you know? They have more things to place meaning to if they want. And it's like, yeah, that's actually one of the most under-discussed implications of dolphin echolocation. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's the craziest part. What do you mean that's the most under-discussed?
Well, it's illegal, so we can't.
You fucks.
Don't be worrying about it, really.
Y'all piss me off.
Lucky it's sounding about all of that.
Yeah, like, fuck, man. Yeah, so they can literally, like, your muscles tense and relax. They can sense that from afar. So, if you're can you imagine, like, you're tensing your jaw at me and I'm like, hey, what's that about? From, like, over there. Excuse me? That'd be a different kind of conversation. Matter of fact, I wouldn't have to ask as much because they can literally see the bubbles in your fucking lungs, bro. They can see what's going on in your lungs. All of it. Air spaces. Some aspects of heart and breath rhythm. Indirectly, mind you.
See if you have cancer again. See what's going on and where.
Even like your bones clicking, all of that, like.
Dos minutos.
Direction of attention, physical readiness. Yeah, they don't just see another dolphin turn. They sense the muscle preparation before the turn happens. So, we're trying to say they don't have complex conversations when we can't even understand how they're fucking talking with that type of shit, bro. I'm sorry, you need to shut the fuck up when you're trying to tell me shit about anything anymore, because you don't know anything. You're just saying shit at this point. You're just saying shit at this point. You're saying, yeah, I know halfway, so I'm going to say the rest to you, because that's where I think it should go.
All right.
That was why I got kind of disinterested in some of my science classes, because every time you got a question about, oh, well, how do you know this? How does this know this? How does this true? Well, actually, we don't know that. Why am I here?
Just going with it.
Why am I here? Why are you teaching this to me? You don't know? We don't know. Like, you're looking it up now. We don't know. That's your final answer.
Now.
We don't know as a species. We're figuring it out, actually, still. We're trying really hard, apparently. You're a liar. You're all liars. You're all stupid liars. So yeah, like I was like, they could even do something like as little as like a tongue twitch after a fucking whistle, as we call it. That could be the majority of their communication, in fact. We would have no fucking clue.
Pretty fucking neat.
Like you said, like the type of people, yeah, they could be doing some shit like that. We got no fucking clue. They could even, a muscle twitch could be added in as a portion of conversation because they can say with things like that, obviously, like, oh, like I'm anxious, I'm aggressive, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to say that. You can just, that's already known. You know, that's known information.
Yeah.
So, like, they are communicating so much more in ways that we have no way of even seeing, hearing, studying in any fucking way. They have innate knowledge of that. We have no way of even finding it.
It's fucking pretty stupid, huh?
Almost all dolphin studies isolate the sound alone. They aren't studying their communication like based off of everything happening within the dolphin at the moment. Hey, how are they swimming right now? How are they looking right now? What are their eyes doing? What are their mouths doing? Like all of that. Like it's not like when we have all these dolphins stuck up in fucking enclosures, we're even studying them in that water properly. We're just getting the sounds alone. Following these poor fucking dolphins around, studying them like psycho paparazzi. You're not even getting any of the motions in the water at the time. You're not getting nothing else. You're just literally getting the sounds alone.
Come get the laundry with me when you're done now. You're sending me what?
Just the dates that it'll be. How much I'll be getting in the show too.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get to actually take the time to read what I took pictures of that book because I was being quick and working, but I did see the title and I did want to get the table of contents taken pictures of and then just some random photos of random pages randomly. So.
Fair enough.
Because I fucking threw that shit out, man. God, not selling that shit to anybody else.
Right.
One thing I will use my power as a fucking key holder to do. And I'm sorry, but I know damn well discreetly a lot of our managers.
Why do you think so?
Because that's what cracks me jokes when they see some shit at the store sometimes. You get some vibes here and there. None of us are allowed to be explicit at work, but you get some vibes on who's on the side of something somewhere sometimes. You know? Yeah. And it's nice when you do with that shit, at least. You know who's icked out at certain moments with you, at least, you know?
Yeah.
This is such a powerful book, packed full of essential information for trans and non-binary adults navigating the gender transition process. ... Relatable and profound. ... Finlay Gaines, author and content creator. Content creator, eh? What's that mean?
Content creator, yeah.
Look up Finlay Gaines after this, will you?
Yeah.
By offering insights through the eyes of autistic individuals, the Autistic Trans Guide to Life provides a rich template from which those who bend both the autism and gender spectrum can benefit. This essential survival guide gives autistic, trans, and or non-binary adults all tools and strategies they need to live as their very best self, blending personal accounts with evidence-based insights and up-to-date information, and written by two leading trans activists.
Okay, look up what?
This book promotes pride, strength, and authenticity, covering topics including self-advocacy, mental health, camouflaging, coming out, and transitioning socially and or physically. It's empowering book, honestly charts what life is like as an autistic trans person. It was vital life affirming reading.
What do you want me to look up?
Finlay Gaines.
Never too late to be who you might have been. Showing my naked body. I'll be talking about being trans, going through gender trans, discussing phalloplasty, and showing my naked body.
Yep. That's what I said.
You're black. Yeah.
You know, maybe if I wasn't the only one. All right. Well, you know, maybe if I wasn't the only one. All right. Are you okay, Jack? Holy shit. Come on, down.
Now I'm sure that was at the view.
Holy shit. Come on, down.
Now I'm sure that was at the view. Doug here at the script. Yeah.
Steve, right? I don't think so. Look at the cooking bags, the armed guard. Looks like a hell of a processing plant. We're on that chopper for hours. I don't even think we're in Vietnam anymore. Who, Vietnam? No, most likely Myanmar or Laos. The fuck is Laos? The Golden Triangle. Oh, fuck. We're dead. No one gets out of here. I saw it on TV. Fucking boats, airplanes, UFOs, and... Shit, they all just vanished.
Vote for your map. Select your hero.
You got speed, man. It doesn't look good.
Select hero bands. Arriving at Coliseo.
How's it going? You bet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds. Hello.
Alright, let's go. No. Nope. No.
What?
Sniper, you'll get shot.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Shit, bro.
Let's go win this thing.
They're moving the barricade. Stop them.
How's this guy do 23 damage and die? Second. Fucking Widowmaker, I guess.
Enemy forward scanning.
وريهم قوتك.
Insane, dude.
Escorting the robot.
Yo, why would I stop doing that? What a joke.
That one's on the house.
Like, for no
Shut
reason.
that robot line. I understand. I'm on fire. Look, you got a light vector. Meet your fate. How y'all doing? Your team is a little more and we have the lead.
Moving aboard.
The Eye of Horus watches over you. Rescue that robot. Cybernetics. 2-minute warning. Join me.
They took the robot from us.
The enemy has taken the robot. Seconds remaining. Enemy forward standing. Lock their path.
I'll pretend I didn't see that.
I am unbreakable. Stay out of my way. My ultimate is 10 seconds remaining.
I need help.
Girl here is ready. Overtime.
Push it all the way now.
Enemy forward spawn room reactivated. This ends now. Meet your fate.
Justice reigns from
Overtime. Defeat.
Overwatch. Overwatch is just